All right, welcome back. So some viewers suggested I get some real black powder and try it. I didn't try it with the mag spark, but I did with the musket cap, and we shot weight charges, 90 grains of Swiss 2F and 90 grains by volume, which worked out to my conversion gets me at 67.5 grains of Pyrodex RS at 100. And then the one that shot better, which was the Swiss, you see in the video, I changed my wad column up a little bit to try something with that, with kind of mixed results. But I'll run the video of the range time, and then we'll come back and look at the target and talk about it. So today we're back here. I have my No Excuses 420 range with this 50, and then I have some Swiss 2F, so I'm going to shoot a few rounds with the RS at 100, and then go with the Swiss 2F.
$50. So they're both 50. Spider. My phone.
All right, third round of Pyrodex RS at 100. So I'm going to do 3 more now with 2F Swiss. See how that goes. This is first round 2F Swiss. It seemed hotter. It felt like it recoiled more than that Pyrodex.
So do you reload? Yeah. Yeah, you have.
Round 2.
Oh, this whole box is about $200. Oh my gosh.
Of
That's a nice
90 grains of 2F Swiss.
See, these are only 285. Yeah.
Round 3, 2F Swiss, 100 yards.
Shoot out the trigger and then get a better scope. But otherwise, it's not bad for the price. What do you pay for that?
So that's 3 rounds, 2F Swiss. A little over 2 minutes.
Pulled the trigger.
All right, so now that we shot 3 rounds
like shit. Put it up.
RS, 3 rounds of Swiss 2F with the 420 No Excuses.
I was going to ask him how we do a standing shot.
And with our usual load with the powder,
I don't know how
the 3/16 cardboard wad, and then the bullet. I'm going to do something different now. I'm going to change the wad. I'm going to try something with, I have cornmeal and I have a lighter wad, just to see if it does anything different. So 3 more rounds of Swiss 2F, but with the new load. And I'm going to show the load here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. That really hurts.
All right, first round with the new load cornmeal.
You want to shoot it? I would definitely shoot it.
It's part of the wad column.
I think here, so you can go over there with Grandpa.
Shot high. Round two. 2F Swiss, 420 no excuses, and the cornmeal wad combo, and RWS musket cap. And third and final round with this cornmeal in the wad. All right, so we got a result. Here's our target. It was hard to see in the video at the range. It was bright and we had a lot of mirage working across this, but the RS, I had moved. I'll have to grab this other target from 50 yards last weekend, but and the one before that. But here's two of the three rounds with the RS, and I think you can see in the video one drop below. So it was 90 grains. I had shot 100 grains with Pyrodex RS, and I actually got decent groups before. So I had covered that target with this, but this is the there was one sighter here, and then there's 9 at 100 yards, and this was 100 grains of Pyrodex RS. And I almost went into 2 groups, almost like I gotta wonder if the mirage caused me to aim one place one time and in another place. But anyway, that's with 100 grains. With 90 grains RS, I got 1, 2, and then a third one dropped off, and it looked like I could see the hole in the target frame. These 3 are the 3 rounds with Swiss 2F. And then these 3 are with the cornmeal in the powder column. And I guess what I was looking for was to determine if I got a better gas seal. And going by this, I think it was 1, 2, 3 is the way they went in. But going by this, and these 2 up here, makes me think that I had a higher velocity. But I don't know. I think I got to use a heavier wad. I use just a single layer of light cardboard. I'll show that. So I made these heavier wads. here. And that's what was involved in these first 6 shots. So they measure, I forget, they're 5 or 6 layers of like pop or beer case cardboard. I guess it's a little over 4 millimeters. I've been calling them 3/16. So I've been using one of these under those no excuses bullets, and then when I tried for these here, I just had this thin corrugated cardboard wad with 2 9mm cases of cornmeal over the top, and my thinking was that this would keep the load stratified down the barrel, and then the cornmeal would get pushed up and around the base of the bullet and perhaps give a better gas seal. I think if I go back and I redo this, I'll do it with the heavy wad and the cornmeal next time. One of these heavy wads and a little bit of cornmeal, and maybe even mix some lube. I want something to use while I'm hunting that will give me some rust protection. I plan to use it mostly during firearm deer season. But anyway, without a chronograph, I can't really tell why these went in high and then the third one went in here, but it almost showed that it was based on this, it was a higher velocity. And then what else can you say about it? The Swiss seems to, and granted, it's a heavier powder by 22.5 grains actual weight, but it just seemed more energetic than the Pyrodex RS. And I've decided that's what I'm going to hunt with. I would like to be able to, just to say I can do it, is to shrink this group down. Maybe need a better conditions one day, not so much heat, but 100 yards with peep sights, and it's not exactly a target rifle. But anyway, I hope this helped, or if you got any experience with this, I'm always willing to listen. If we can shrink this up, it's kind of like it's just a learning journey for me here. I always I shot the gun at 50, sighted in, and I would get a nice tight group at 50. Like I did. These are 410 Hornady Great Plains. That was without a wad, because they have a hollow base, and they shot well, but they don't make them anymore. And my gun does not like the 385s as much, and the 460s were the absolute best. But anyway, thoughts, comments, whatever, suggestions, I'm open, and thanks for stopping by.